Hello everyone. Today we are going to see how we can write the MUnit test cases from Mule 4.3 version runtime. So do we really need to write any test cases? I can say no. MuleSoft can auto-generate your test cases. It will write MUnit test cases for you. Let's see how we can achieve this. Okay. I am creating a simple project which has a listener, a RESTful API. Okay. I'm storing a username which is coming from the query parameters and a password from body. Okay, then I am connecting to a database where it will fetch the values from database and return the payload. This is simple small flow where we are going to create test cases for this. Okay, for this what you need to do is once you have developed your application, right click on your flow name and click on MUnit. Here you can see there are two options. The first option is can be seen in previous versions as well, but the second option we need to click on. This is a new feature which we got, like record test for this flow. And before going, if you are using 4.3 version and 7.5 studio also, this option will be enabled only if your MUnit plugin versions is 2.2.5. If you don't have the latest version, just click on this icon and just go to modules and then check your versions and update it accordingly. Now I have the latest version. So the next step is pretty simple. Right click on your flow name, go to MUnit, record test for this flow. So what it will do is it will start deploying your application and waits for you to run a test case. Let's wait till it get deployed. You can see those green tick marks because I have run those test cases previously. So when you are creating new applications, you won't be seeing them until you run a MUnit test case. Now you can see that once your application is successfully deployed, it is waiting for the input data. That means we need to run a successful test case. So here I am passing my username and password as we have coded in our Mule application and just click on send. So this is the original test run which we are doing, that it will actually make a connection to database. So what it does is basically it will record the type of output that is coming out from database, and it will record the type of input it is receiving at the listener. So once your test case is run successfully, you can see I got some output like customer city and customer name. Then go ahead and click on configure test. You can see it will ask you for the file name and test name. If you want to change it, you can change it, or else click on next. You can see over here that it has recorded the passwords and the body and query parameters what you are passing in the input. Okay, now check whether any of your flows are having any external systems that you are going to connect. So in our case we are connecting to database. Here you can see the database. By default it will say do not perform any test actions, but I need to mock this processor so that it will not actually connect to database. If you can see here, when you clicked on this mock processor, you can see that payload, customer city and name, these values are automatically given here because it has recorded the sample output that is receiving from database. Okay, click on next. I don't have any other processor, so I need not mock them, and click on finish. Once you have clicked on finish, you can see there is an automated test suite created for you. No coding that you are going to do from your side. And also, if you go ahead and check in source test resources, there are many sample inputs and outputs over here. Okay, this is how you can generate an MUnit test suite using 4.3 Mule runtime with Anypoint Studio 7.5 version. Why don't we go ahead and run the MUnit test suite? It will take a while to run it. So this MUnit test suites in 4.3 really saves our time, because creating an application takes less time than writing the MUnit test cases for the same. So you can see my MUnit test case is run successfully. Go to MUnit tab. You can see your test case was successful. Okay. And if you can see the MUnit coverage, we have covered all the processors. So when you go back to the app, you can see the green tick marks for all the processors which we have mocked. And if you go back and check in each connector here, mock when you can see everything is automatically generated. But by default, mock when use doc id here. So if you don't want to use doc id, you can use some other name to mock them, because whenever you do some cut copy paste, your doc id will also change. So keep an eye on this. And then you can see set event over here. Everything attributes and all are automatically written, and at the end it is checking for the expression. Pretty simple, right? Why don't you go and start using Mule 4.3 runtime on Anypoint Studio 7.5 and above with MUnit 2.2.5 version. Thank you.